Good. All right, let's do it. Come on over here. Yeah, you have a decent walking path. And bring the, sure, bring all that stuff too. And, ooh, yeah. All right, this can potentially, let me scoot that back slightly. Right there. All right. Are you comfortable sitting right there? All right, good. See, isn't that smart that when you sit down on the thing or stand on it, it like keeps this fixed in place? Mm-hmm. So we're not standing on this, or if it's not a big block here, it's easy for it to follow her. All right, let's get rid of all this. Oh, I made this last night. It's a prototype. I'm really excited about it. Okay. Oh, the big boys. All right. Nah, let's not do any trainer stick stuff yet. Let me just give you. I'll give you my pair. I'll give you the best pair of sticks. Those are the highest pitch. They're the zingiest. So I'm gonna put this on. It's like this. It's a pinky trainer. I've noticed after these recordings that I have the bad habit of it's not that I put my pinky out. When we're deliberately like putting our pinky out, then that's explicitly bad because now we're like holding tension there. Yeah. Now we're like flexing when we don't need to be flexed. I just let when I do this, I have a bad habit of just, and my pinky is really short anyway, so it's not really a part of the equation up here. So it's never been really a contributor, but it can be if I put it into the game. So, and I notice it on my left more so than my right. Although it is in my right, I'm on my right too. Just a little bit, I like boop boop, like it sneaks out when it doesn't need to. So, let's see how this goes. All right, no rattles, no rattles. Oh. High, low. High, low. Ooh, right there. All right, so now. All right, let's forget the Met for now. But do not forsake it on your own when you're practicing. But for now, to have things as simple as possible so that I can express some concepts, we're going to keep it simple. And we're going to start with match grip first, and then we can, do this stuff. Of course, I'll teach you this, but for now, for just, drumming 101, here we go. All right. Come down to here. Flip over. Come to Braille playing position and come to the first one there and now freeze your hands in place. And now just scooch back from here. And now holding your hands in that position, now do doom 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 doom. Yeah. Okay, so we have two options. We have the wrist turn, fingers locked, wrist turned, or the finger drop. This or this. or this plus this, and then in plane position, then now we're cranked back, ready for a big note. There needs to be more padding on these. I need to redo these. Sounds good, you know, mezzo piano there, but I want to be able to hit them harder. So from this position, do a bunch of wrists. Wrists only. Death grip on the fingers, wrist only. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now come to plane position right here. So our hands are down, and now 2, 3. And actually, this actually might be hitting. So let's just come back a little bit. And now, like, pretend we're just hitting the edge of the table. So now we have plenty of room for the back of our 6 to do this. So, wrist, 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 wrist only, fingers tight, wrist only, fingers tight, wrist only. Now wrist locked into place, and now just fingers, just the drop of the fingers. Just drop. Yeah, just drop with the fingers. And let it go down 90 degrees. Yeah, like really let it go. And see how, yeah, your pinky, my pinky can't really like reach that far, but at least our ring finger can allow it to go out that far. Yeah. And now do wrists and fingers and really get like a, you can even fling that out like at a 180, just flat in front of you. It's a bit exaggerated for what the actual stroke would be. None of us would ever really come back this far. Not that we won't crank back far enough for this, for it to equal what would be this volume. We would come up here maybe, but you know, no one's choo choo choo, like no one's going back that far. That would be ridiculous. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to graduate back to plane position. And the edge of the table here can just be our position. This, by the way, is hot water. It's the drink of kings. Okay, so now we're going to do, let's do wrists only, fingers tied to the stick, and hit the back of the arm and hit the table at the same time. So we're going to, boom, hitting the table and the arm at the same time. These will be elsewhere. In fact, just come back up to here. Yeah, I realize I need to reiterate these tables. I got I'm building a trainer, by the way. It's going to be amazing. You wait. Do this. This is what okay, fast forward, getting to the point. Boom, 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 boom. Hitting at the same time, as well as your arms. And now graduate out. And you can do each one of these intervals for minutes at a time with a metronome and breathing and getting all zen with it. And then you graduate out, and you graduate out, and you graduate out, and then you graduate out, and you graduate out until you're back to plane position. And now your stroke is perfect. Especially if you put weights on the backs here, and so that it really allows that to go down, and that the heavier the stick, the better, which is why I have these metal ones. I made these when I was 17. So the heavier the heavier that is, the more it just falls forward. So in fact, just do that. Come from here, and then just from the fulcrum, just let it fall. Let it fall exactly forward, and hopefully it doesn't come out this way or that way. Do it with here. Put those down. Just do one each. And now just let that let that pendulum outward. So back up to here. In fact, just stick it here for now, and just because it's just easier. It's the easier way to get the concept going. Just let that like, boom. So point your stick in the direction. Point your stick parallel to gravity. This way, that way, this way, that way. Like, point your stick in the opposite direction that gravity is pushing you towards the earth. Which way is parallel to gravity? Gravity is what's keeping us down, right? Mm-hmm. And so if gravity is moving from top to bottom, up and down, then parallel to this, side by side. So gravity, if we're pointing like against and parallel with, like we're like pointing upstream of gravity. So thinking about gravity taking this straight down. And right now, it pretty much is. Now it's a plumb line. Now it's like definitely pretty darn straight. And if I drop this to the ground, it would probably bing, bing, maybe twice, maybe even 3 times before it tips over. Because it's that like plumb with gravity. So when we're doing this, we're thinking gravity taking it down. Gravity down. Nothing impeding it, just total relaxation. Try a few of those. In fact, have it be a pure finger thing, like no wrist at all, just opening the hand, opening the fingers. And that comes pretty darn straight down. And if that's going straight down, then this is coming straight up. And if this is coming straight up, this is going straight down. So if you had like a 10-pound weight on this, something ridiculous, like full on, in fact, I just came up with a new invention. Like just, having this be a barbell, you just add weights to this and put a paint can under there or something like, yeah, lift that. You could even hook it with the way these tips are. Okay, now with that idea of it fluidly coming out, now come to the fulcrum, good position, and now just do the same thing. And don't let any of the hand impede, like you can feel free to like move your hand to like to guarantee that this is in the position of like the straightest flight. Two. Not this. There's a drummer, his name is Stuart Copeland, and he drums like this. Wham, wham. He just like full on 45-degree angle. I don't know what it is. It's wacky. It's no. Just no. I'm going to give you a fighting chance. Yeah. So now doing this exercise, really make sure you're allowing the weight of the stick, even if we have a lighter stick, conscientiously like, down. Like even when we're fixing on this really hard, closing the fingers and just doing wrists, like to really be conscientious of this mass back here, this wobbling thing that you're controlling. Because at the end of the day, a drummer is not controlling the front of a stick, he's controlling the back. Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. So like on a piano, boom, 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 boom. Like you can't, it's a chord on a piano, so you can't go wrong. So we don't have to worry about wrong notes, which is nice. And we all sound good. Kind of like going up to a vibraphone and just holding down the pedal and hitting all the top notes. You can't go wrong. It's impossible to hit a wrong note if you just riff on that. Okay, so now back to sticks. I'll take the metal. And so do the graduation and teach this to your student. Get them back here. Get them in playing position as if they were here, but they scooch way, way up here. And then you hit the bar up here at the same time as you hit your arm, and always have your students do double stops. Just have them do double stops for like 10 years before you teach them a paradiddle. You know, double stops is where it's at. Okay, and then graduate out. Fan out your elbows a little bit more. Yeah, you kind of look. You got your thumbs on the side, which is good, but like, and I technically can put my thumbs on the side there. So that's good. But this is horrible, and you're going to get tendinitis in 13 minutes. So if you you want your hands to be like almost like a whole stick. Well, not in this position up here, but in normal playing position, there's like a whole foot. There's like a whole 12 inches between the two hands. So that's a thing to think about, is the distance between hands. And so if my elbow is locked to my side, but my thumb is on the side here, which is good, I'll reduce that stress, and it's just easier to have the thumb on the side if our elbow is a little bit fanned out. In fact, if I raised your playing position, and like, all right, then I'll play up there. Just do regular double stops in normal playing position. Go to playing position, normal. Now just do some double stops. Now, I keep on going, and I'm going to adjust. And now play parallel with it. Like, hit it right, hit the tips right. See it now? The further up you go, I'm going to go up even higher. And now lift here, lift from the shoulder. Yeah. Now the higher we go, the more your hands are naturally going to turn over. And so that's the thing you can do with your student, is to raise the height on that person. Especially if they got a really bad habit of thumbs on top playing. French grip is a thing. French grip is great for timpani playing. It's a skill to do, but for drumming 101, no drumline guy, no drum. The top 12 drum lines on the planet, 0 of them, none of the drum lines on the whole planet play with, except for bad high school drum lines that have no idea what they're doing because they don't have an instructor. Or if they do have an instructor, that instructor never had an instructor. Oy vey. Don't learn from self-taught people, my goodness. Do some double stops. Elbows out. Elbows out. And now do wrist only. So grab on tight with the fingers and do the same thing. It's going to feel really weird. See how angular I look? A little bit slower. Really crank up. Like really flex these muscles here. And now elbows out, you're losing your space. You're starting to turn over a little bit. Thumb on stick, don't lose it. Now add the fingers. Now just do it the way you would normally do it. Louder. Put more power into it. Elbows out. And really think about, really focus on, like, have this one like go into that ear and this one go into that ear. Like, be consistent down here. Now, as you're doing this, consciously breathe. If we hold our breath, you know why holding our breath? Okay, you tell me, how is it that holding our breath can screw us up?
Because if we hold our breath, we either start dragging or speeding up. We lose our tempo when playing.
Yes. When we hold our breath, we usually rush. Mm-hmm. Now, here's why. We want to breathe again. We don't want to not breathe. We want to keep on breathing. So the body, when we're holding our breath, like our body's like panicking, like alert, alert, alert. And so if you tell the brain, like, hang on 1 second, I'm going to hold my breath. Hey, body, don't freak out. I'm going to hold my breath for a second. But body's going to freak out. You can't tell it not to freak out. And it's going to start, you're going to hold your breath consciously, with your brain, but then your body's going to be like, yo, whoa, 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 there's a problem. But if you're saying to your body, hang on, let me get through this really crazy, complicated fill, and then I'll breathe again. Like, I'll make a deal with you. Like, hey, you try to not panic, but I promise you that I'll be right there in 4 beats. Here's the thing. The body isn't listening. There's no language to talk to the body. The body's just going to do what it's going to do. So, if you hold your breath, but it is listening, but it does realize, like, oh, you mean I get to breathe again when he finishes the thing? Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to make him hurry up that thing so he gets it done sooner so we can breathe again. Hey, numbskull, like, what you doing holding your breath for? Don't be a big jerk. Oh, you'll breathe again once you finish whatever, showing off you're trying to do? Okay, well, I'm going to spur you to rush through that to get it over with sooner so we can breathe sooner. So, holding our breath makes us rush. Don't hold your breath. I wished I had been taught to learn how to breathe. So, okay. All right, forget the metronome for now. So, back to this. In fact, just hold it mid stick. And do wrist only. Fan out just a little bit more. Like, do some exercises that like lift stuff with your arm this week. Like, exercise this and get this, like, ooh, I know how to do it. Ha ha ha. Torture, here it comes. All right, do some double stops there at midpoint and breathe. Do tempoed breathing. Oh, you're gonna get it now. You're gonna get it. Oh, yeah. Sticks down. Hold out your right arm. Oh, yeah. Hard. This is hardcore here. Okay, now. Other arm. Oh, yeah. Ah, this is satisfying. Okay, now, come mid-stick. Did you forget how to use your hands? Okay. And do locked fingers, wrists only. And sure, go ahead and just whack the heck out of these things. Now you're looking like this because you're turn over. So when you turn over, this, watch this. Okay. We're gonna learn the stick in hand routine. So hold it like this, and this is not parallel, but perpendicular. Creates a 90-degree angle. So now, if doing a bass drum hit is like, from the side, and if we're like truly going to turn like that, if we're going to choose to play like a bass drum like that, which, don't do that. Just play like a snare drummer and just, turn into it. But if we were to do this, that would be the opposite of then this being straight with the arm and then having that be a straight, a straight up and down thing. So watch. Hold it out like this. And now go 1, 2. 1, 2. And you turn, you're basically turning the stick with these 3 fingers. And so, God. Okay, come straight up with it like this. Like straight up, like straight, straight. There you go, boom. Now, do this. So, we'll say like fist, gun. And then have the finger come above. Yeah, like that. Fist, gun, fist, gun, fist, gun, fist, gun. And you're going to teach this to your student this week. Yeah, so fist, gun, fist, gun, fist, gun, fist, gun. Now, do that in front of you so you can see it being straight with the arm. In fact, just do it up here. And you go fist, gun, and then have it be with the arm. So let's see. 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. As if we're doing it with the right hand. And now, turn your hand over, and now you're going to do the same thing. But now it's going to go straight with your arm, and this might be in your way a little bit. But I'm still keeping those on because I'm torturing you. So I want you to get stronger. I want to watch you getting stronger. Look at her. She's getting stronger. It's an event. We're witnessing it. Straight. We want our stick to be straight with our arm as we play. Try that. Try hitting the back of this thing, the bottom of this thing, and then hitting the top of this thing by doing like a flick upstroke. Yeah, now hold in the middle and go back, or bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. Ooh. And you want it to be straight with the arm. So now, come back to this, do some double stops, and hit both, just hit the bottom of these things and hit this at the same time. Yeah, this is weird to do that. You know what? Okay, let's do this. Let's come further up the arm. It's still doing what I want, which is to strengthen your shoulders. Let's just do this up here, above the elbow. Why not? Actually, if we put it on the elbow, then this definitely prevents the elbow from moving, which is what we don't need the elbow. Elbow is useless to us. It's all about the wrist and fingers and shoulder. We use our shoulder more than we use our elbow. Believe it. Okay. Oh, this isn't even on the Velcro. Got it. All right. All right, now hold center stick and hit here and there at the same time. I know. Just let's just do. Ooh, I know. Just hit this. We'll go pillow mode. Something ultra soft. Just whack that. Get comfortable. Get your body upright.
Ow.
Setup is kind of mushy on the carpet. Oh, that fell.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what you can do with it right there. That's weird, I'm sure. I'm sure it's wanting to come down. Oh, it has come down. I'll just take those things off. My goodness. Okay. I want to get to what I want to get to, and these are in the way for now. Okay. So, center stick.
It feels lighter.
Yeah, good. You just got stronger. That's what that yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you take a drum off, you all of a sudden feel like you just gave birth, like all that weight is off your belly. Kick out more. Kick out super far, like just be a chicken about it and now do it. Like come way too far, like way too far. Now back off about half of that. And that's about what I want you to do. That's about what I want you to do. Yeah, breathing. Okay, so now let's come and hit this thing a few times. Normal, regular style. Nice and big. With fingers, with wrists. And include the fingers, but don't let the pinky go for this one. Don't go so far with the hand that you go out of pinky range. Like keep it in pinky range. So pinky range fingers and wrists only. Choke back. Okay, let's do this. Might as well. Right, left. Trainer sticks. Yeah. So now, all right, we're gonna do, what should we call this? Think about what we can call this. So let's go to here and just do one stick at a time. So drop one stick. And now like squeeze and like try to hold it in this position like it's the sword in the stone, like it doesn't want to go from that position. But now crank back on it. And so you're keeping tension. This way it wants to poke back up to here, right? But now come back. No, actually, just start here at playing position. And now like keep a strong hand and try to resist. And so now you're keeping tension. So now, yeah, yes, exactly. Snap. Good. Do it louder than me. And like really well. Cheater. Hit the cat. Tip on the cat. Beat on the cat. And now abandon the fulcrum. Just have it go right into the valley between your thumb and your finger. And now do the same thing. Oops. So you just hold it. Just do a few of these. Okay, now do a few of these. Yeah, you let it go. Oh my God. Raise. Now do it. Do it in playing position. Yeah. No fulcrum. Yeah. Now, do it again, but really feel the weight flinging forward. Flinging. That's a great word. Fling. Kind of like you're flinging a baseball or flinging a frisbee. You're letting this fling. Ah, that was a good one. That one was truly like spring-loaded. Yeah. Now, just do pinky. Just do pinky. I knew you were going to hit the edge. Playing position, pinky only. And now do a few pinky strokes. In fact, hold it up further and do some pinky strokes. Like put the pinky at the fulcrum. Use this. I just use a regular stick. Pinky only. Now ring finger only. Now ring middle finger only. Now all the back three fingers. And now push, choke all the way to the very end. And now really feel that weight. Just do this a few times. Hold it back and just like jiggle it in the air. I know. Do a few air hits, but have it big and exhaustive. Like really feel that weight. Look how tall I'm going. Like, don't worry about hitting me. I'll be out of the way. All the way up. Come back and hit your shoulder. And well, don't hit, but just come back and hit your shoulder. Just grab it. Just push the lid on it, and just stick it on the drum or something. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I need a better setup. The classroom is evolving. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. These 3 fingers, have it hit your shoulder, and then launch back and just hit the air. Shoulder, air, shoulder, air, shoulder, air. With no fulcrum, fulcrumless. And now do that again, but now orient the hand this way, and remembering this to this, like under our hand, our to get this to be straight. It's really like we don't want to do much of this. We truly want to have it be like really turned in the hand. Yeah. So think about this. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, now after what we just did, now you're letting it bounce more. Now there's a fluidity to it. Now it's like you're dribbling a basketball, which you've done 100 times. Boom, boom. You could dribble a basketball for 10 minutes straight if you wanted to, right? Yeah. Because you're a future basketball player, I can tell. So I brought up the basketball on the first day because it's the perfect intro. And if I'm combating this with thumb on top playing, then what was my point? Where was I going with that? Read my mind. Where was I going with that? Oh, basketball. It's the perfect thing. Because no basketball player ever shoots a basket like this, thumbs on top, like unless he's like passing it this way, but then he's moving like a bass drummer. So perfect. It's the perfect game to get a drummer into the body. Yeah, and the double shoot. Not you're not attempting to look like an NBA star. It's going to be this stupid, drummers one. You want to get right up close, and everyone's going to laugh at you like, look at her, she's so lame. She thinks she's some basketball star? That's such a pathetic shooter. Where she's going to be like, no, I'm doing drummer dunks. That sounds good, but it's not quite right. Drummer shooting. You must be ready to do things that could potentially get you to feel embarrassed or self-conscious, right? Just being in band alone is a conduit for, coming out of your shell. So do this. Put it in between there, and now do some hits. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. So now come up to here, and now do this. And now do finger clamps, wrist only. Yeah, this is a good one. And now do finger only. Go a little slower on this one to allow it time to like really take weight and go to the bottom of the stroke. like as fast as you like. Just get a flow going, but make sure it's like, you know, parallel with gravity. And now like come wrist and finger together. You could even like splay the fingers out exaggeratingly, but not that you would actually do that, but it does give you an idea of the pendulum sway. Okay, do this. Yeah, go like past the threshold of this, like all the way. So what is that? That's a... Okay, I'll teach you this one. The drummer tricks are fun, but they're also educational. They also help. Okay, hold it like this. Starting here, and then like that. And now hit down a few times, like do a reverse stroke. Yeah, from the fulcrum area. And now lift that up and hit the air. And now, instead of hitting the air, you're just going to let it keep on going, and it's going to turn. You're just going to let this shoom. Yeah, exactly. So from here to here, and then you just flip your hand over. Under, over, under the stick, over the stick. Drop it this way. You're just throwing this down this way. Oh my God. Oh my. Oy vey. So basically, okay, do this. Come to here and just have it hit your arm, but you're just letting it sway. You're just opening your hand simply, and just let it touch your hand, hit your arm, boop, and like really like fling it back. Try to do it fast, but it's like spinning between your fingers, and it truly, yeah. Okay, now, actually, I didn't commit. I was doing this, but I wanted to go fully through. So now instead of hitting your arm, you just go slightly to the side, and now you're over. Yes, ding, 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 left hand. Put that in your left hand, do it. Down this way. Do it with your right hand again. Study your right hand. Study what your right hand does. Okay, just do double stops. So start under first. And just, yeah. There you go. Yeah, bingo. Yeah. Should have just had you doing double stops the whole time. Yeah, good. Well, not the whole time. It's good to have the dominant hand like do it first, just so there's no unnecessary anxiety like getting the thing down. But I can see how it would be confusing to just like try to suddenly do that with your left independently. So double stops is where it's at. Now, like get used to that and have it be like truly a spin. So that you're feeling that, yeah, you want to feel that weight. Just like I can feel the weight when I do this. In fact, do that one too. This is a good one. Yeah, but now open the hand and just have it be there. But truly, like let it spin as if it's on like a string, and don't get in the way. Like this, do what the stick wants to do there, and don't have the hand get in the way. Have it try to be as perfect of a circle as possible, and let your hand submit to the stick. Like I'm really feeling the weight swinging, swinging. Okay, do this. Just go forward and back. Not this way, but this way, forward. Yeah. Now, let that like go off track a little bit, and just turn it like segue it into a circle. Yeah. Now you're loose. Now, just hold your fingers slightly a little bit firmer, but still loose, and allow it to get a true sense of that weight. Yes, that's better. Now lift a little higher so your elbow doesn't get in the way, and really like throw it out. Really feel the end of this just pulling against you. Hang on to it and just don't let go. Like really feel it pulling against you. It wants to leave your hand, but you're hanging onto it just barely enough. Not holding onto it too tight, because then your hand gets a little too stiff, and then you're not truly free. And I'm really like, my hand is really moving, because it's like it need if the stick is going to move this way, like my hand needs to get out of the way. So I'm just constantly like trading places with it, my hand. All right, do this. Grab way up here and just pinch really hard in a good position with a thumb. Might as well do everything in good drummer hand. And now just shake this without hitting anything. And really like allow your hand to like hit that frequency. So you are going to do this, but you're not going to hit anything. You're just going to let that feel the weight. Do that with a metal stick. And grip onto your like fingers as tight as you've ever done it, but like really allow you to just like stir it up a bit, like, and then you can like let it go. You can do like a firm stir. You can do a completely let go stir. You need to get a feel for the weight. This is you're getting a feel for the physics of this. Now, there's no greater intro to the physics of letting sticks bounce than to do this. Changing gears. Do this. At the fulcrum, right? The fulcrum is where? How do you answer that question? Hey, where's the fulcrum? What's the answer without demonstrating it?
The fulcrum.
What's the fulcrum verbally? The fulcrum is where the stick bounces the most.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to bounce more here or bounce more here? This one bounce a lot or this one bounces a lot?
The first one.
Yeah, look, the second one's going to boop, done. And then conversely, too far forward, now it doesn't have enough weight. It's not even making it down. I have to, and even there, and it's super weak and short, but right about there. Hey, where's the fulcrum? The fulcrum is where is the spot where you hang on to the stick, and where you hang on to the stick is where the stick bounces the most. That's where that is. The nodal point is about here, and where this thing, did I explain this to you?
Yeah.
The nodal point is a little bit further back, right about here, but the fulcrum is just ahead of it. I had that wrong on one of my previous videos. I did a test. The fulcrum is further back. Okay, so at the fulcrum. And now hold out your hands like straight and firm, and really like that they are truly parallel with these, and that they are straight out in front of you as opposed to like this, like a true straight. And your elbows can fan out, and your shoulders can do weird things. Just as long as there's nothing in your way of the back of the stick. This place needs to be free and clear. That's the point. And now do this. Be able to get 2 bounces with just this. Okay, try this first. Come down and stay down with the hand, just up and then stay down, and then try to only get 1 hit. I can't do it. Can you do it? Oh no. Yeah, if that just comes down, it wants to bounce there. Now, that looks a little high for the fulcrum. Figure it out. Find where it bounces the most. Further back, farther forward. Find it. Now, there you go. Now you found it. There. Now you'd be able to do this. But it's truly bounced. Yeah, get your thumbs out of the way. Nothing. This is why I want you to hold your hands like this. Like flat, so your hand gets out of the way. That'll screw you up immediately as soon as your hands collapse for this trick. Just do this. And allow it to come up. Okay, do this. Drop the other one with your left. Drop the left. And now reach over and hold this hand and hold it still. It doesn't get to go anywhere. And you're just going to come forward and just do this. You're going to truly dribble that. The top force, yeah, it's a little weird. It's uncomfortable. But there's another one that graduates to the thumb and the finger, which isn't as uncomfortable. But this one, you couldn't hang on to this if you tried. So this is pure bounce. Get your student to do a pure bounce exercise. Okay, do this. Put your thumb back here instead. And now just release. Release. Now put your finger back on there and just release, but allow it to come back. You're dribbling this. 1 dribble. Dribble. This needs to be more forward. Hitting the edge of this thing. It's probably true for you too. Okay. Ooh, I just invented something. Watch what I'm doing. When I fling this forward, if I don't have this other finger on there, it's just I'm going to lose it. But it will come back this way. And I'm truly bouncing it. I'm not deliberately going down with it and then coming back up with it like I am doing here. It's a true fling. Oh. Let's do this one first. Just come to this position, and now just push the back of the stick forward. I've never done this either. Now, do you truly feel relaxed here? That you're not lifting it here at all? That this hand is truly submitted to what the stick wants it to do, not what the hand wants the stick to do? Let the stick do all of the work. Let the stick do all of the work. Say it with me. Let the stick do all of the work for you. Your job is just to sit back and to get it in the right direction and then like control its bounce. Like to control, drummers are rebound controllers and then downstroke controllers. Upstrokes and downstrokes. So, but the heavier the stick, the better, I think, in the training world. And of course, if we're playing with chopsticks and we try to do something really complicated, that's going to be really lame because it's not proportionate. Like these, I have these skewer sticks over here actually for another reason, which actually I might broach right now. Like, this is going to be super lame. Like, 1, 2, ready to go. Like, it's... Let's flip them over. Yeah. The pointy ends will be more satisfying. Okay, just with the tips of your fingers, all the other fingers way out of the way, you can just tuck them in and hold them about the fulcrum spot. And do that. Just do one hand and go. Just do this. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, too choked forward. Choke back a little bit. Now put more pressure on it, like pinch a little harder. More pressure. Now find the right amount of pressure to get two clean hits. Here, you're getting 3 in there. Nice, firm, and just the amount of time to get 2 and pull back. Come up and touch your shoulder. Hold it all the way at the end for now. Yeah, 2. Now hit it harder and get 2. But the harder you hit, the harder you got to pinch a little bit, so it has to be proportionate. All right, go from a press in, just press, and then slowly release this pressure so then it becomes a 2. And have it be less of an arm thing and more of a dinky ding 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 with the wrist and fingers. Get 2 out of there. Where's that right amount of pressure to get 2 only? And then come up and then go down, but then right back up. So, and you just measure out 2 in that time and space. And slow down, do this. Just come up once and go down. Once, then go down, 2. 2. Yes. Do it with the left a little bit. In fact, do double stops. Go 1, 2, 1, 2. Pinch a little harder. I only have 3 up here. Let's see how well I can drum. Let's see the most of what I can drum with just these and have it be decently clean. Oh my goodness. Oh man, my left hand doesn't have. Okay, now come back to these. Did I take? What the heck? Whatever. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Now come to the so instead of this, now we're going to come to a more comfortable thing, but same idea. We're going to fan out our arms and so we can get our a hand position that's out of the way of the backs of the sticks. So come do this. Look at what I'm doing and just tuck in the rest of those fingers. So this is just fulcrum fingers only. And not this, like a normal position, but like really just a whole 90-degree angle away. So your fingers are in the same alignment as the bar here. And now get 2. Whoop, oh my goodness. But those have to be a true bounce. Do these and just stick your thumbs right where I have diagnosed. Sweater. Kill me. Back of your sweater was going to hit it. Yeah, let them rest against the top, underneath your collarbone there. And just at the fulcrum, just launch these forward and have the bounce hit you back. Like, see how this is just I'm throwing it down fast so that I can give it enough speed for it to come back up. Yes. Faster. But don't lift it back up. It's going to come back up on its own. Allow it. That was it. Now, faster. And truly just let the bounce just come right back up and hit you in the face. Yes. Left hand. Now, see how that one was like, I'm going down with it. I'm lifting it up. All you're doing is just flinging it forward, and and then you're off to dribble land. Both together. And so I'm really, and really like have a lot of pinch. Put this one down. Do this. Wiggle it back and forth like this. Now, with your, just right there, right at the very edges of your fingers, and just go back and forth like this. Now, okay, with your left hand, do this, but just roll back. It's not a left-handed thing. Just your left hand is just feeling your other fingers doing that. Now, feel both my fingers doing it, and then back and forth to your fingers doing it. Now feel yours doing it. Now back to mine, and feel how mine is super crazy strong. Like, you know that I have extreme contact to this stick, because my thumb and finger here are, crazy strong. And so we really do have to like lift weights and get stronger and go for runs and build strength. And grip strength. If your hands are strong, if someone's hands are strong, probably the whole rest of their body is, fit, healthy, if they have good, because this is a diagnosis. If someone has weak strength in the hands, they are probably weak. They're probably sick a lot, this is a way to diagnose like your health, like how long you can like hang on a pull-up bar and just hang there, or how many pull-ups you can do to test grip strength. The Russian Olympic gymnastics coach, I think he wrote a book called Grip Strength First. Something like it. I'm using what he said, that that it starts in the hands first. Like, if someone was totally out of shape and they wanted to start getting into shape, which the way you get into shape is gradually, you do it slowly. You don't like, okay, tomorrow, New Year's Eve, like I'm going, New Year's Day, I'm going to the gym and I'm going to go all out. And then you like go nuts for 3 hours, and then you totally decimate yourself, and then you're sore for 6 months because you just did way too many push-ups from being just a total wimp and not having this ready for that. Speaking from experience. You want to get into shape gradually and slowly, mostly because it's just easier to do mentally. You just gradually get yourself more and more activeness each day. If you were like bedridden, I'm no physical therapist, but I imagine a good thing to begin your complete atrophy recovery is to do grip strength stuff. Like, start with the hands. Humans are hands. A human is not this. A human is the hands plus all of that. Like, we are Los Manos creatures. you could even argue that we're not even a human if we don't have hands, right? You know, sucks for the people who don't have all their hands or either one, but you know, but it's very, very characteristic. Like when we think humans, we think, you know, tall things with hands and that can do this and do prehensile movements that can grab onto things. Human beings, this is called prehensile, the ability to clamp. Monkeys can clamp. Can a cat clamp? No. The cat can climb a tree if he claws into the bark and clamp onto that hook there, but prehensile means being able to pick things up, essentially. The cat can't pick up a drumstick ever. A dog couldn't pick up a drumstick with their paws. Primates. I guess we could say like birds are prehensile because they can like hook their talons around. Yeah, that would technically be prehensile as well. That needs work. Okay, coming into this, stick your stick in there, and hit the top one. In fact, just hit that. Let's get this a little bit closer. Okay, hit that top one. Oh my God, pinky. Get comfortable. Get it so that your hand looks money about to hit that thing. Elbow up, like move your body to this. Okay, there we go. Okay, now hit that thing so fast and furious that it comes back up on its own. Dribble that thing. Choo, 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 choo. Yes. Yes, I can see that there's a flow now. You're letting the stick do the work for you. Good. Okay, right there. Okay, now I'm going to give you this one because we're going to get down to business. Not those. Oh. Come on. Where is ya? Tripping. Oh, it's right here. Should Velcro these together. Did I cover up the right and left? Okay. Thumb, fingers through here. Now, if this flag pops out, every time this flag pops out, you have to flog yourself tonight that amount of times. Get like a whip, get like a cane, and like just smack the hell out of your own back. This is, you know, we're monks on a hill. We're serious beings. Okay, now get comfortable. Like, okay, that's your vector. Boom, you're hitting that thing over there. Get comfortable. Do some strokes. Yeah. And don't see pink. Make sure that pink goes away. Yeah. Good. Double stops. Come through here first. Fingers through there first, then the thumb. And then just reach over with, okay, there you go. Get it in there. Close off that space. Elbows out. Bring this a little bit closer. This whole thing needs to be Velcro. That's the way to do it. Yeah, and it does need to be further out because these cuffs slide down better if you reach out a little bit. Yeah, and now you're hitting the edge of this. So try to for now, I'm going to make a better system. I'm going to make a better, I have iterations to do. Just have the back of the stick come in between there. In fact, if I now bring in this slightly closer, now you're, yeah, yes, you got there. You're letting your bouncing nose and doing drills, getting a feel for this. Getting a feel for butter knives are fun. Butter knives are the best. Butter knives are. In fact, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go get a pair. Now, if you have to do it thumbs on top style because of the way this is. My shaft isn't round. Try that. You should be able to bounce anything. Anything you pick up, you should be able to get it rocking. Just get rid of these for now. Now pinch on. Yeah, forget the other fingers. Just pinch like heck right there. Watch this. See how your finger is kind of doing this? It's coming forward, and just keep the index and the thumb directly across from each other the whole time. This doesn't need to shift out. Just hold it at one spot in space and just pinch the bejesus out of it, and choke back a little bit. You can find the fulcrum of these knives. Pinch harder and go faster. Now stop clacking the sticks. Spread out. Come over here. Ah, you fell into it a little bit right there, yeah. Now, if you can just immediately go into it, that's the idea. Just do immediate, clean doubles right off the bat. Yeah, you choke back a little bit, and now that's bouncing better. Good. Okay, and now also be able to do goofy things like this. Or this. And like I have a feel for, like what I have a feel for is where I hold it to make it bounce the most. Like I have just an immediate sense when I pick it up. I know where along, choke back, choke up, like I know the exact spot because I just know how things feel. What we're doing here, we're entering into a physical world. And so I try to get students to be quote unquote in their body. Like, yeah, go play sports, go play baseball, go play basketball. Like, get into your body. Like, go wrestling. Like, that's, or go surfing and put on a wetsuit and have the whole wetsuit just like squeeze onto your body, which is a really great way to like feel your whole body like moving in space. So therefore, you become that much more spatially aware of your body, so that you can and then incorporate the spatial awareness of other objects and then pick them up and make them do physics dances. Yeah, pinch at one spot and just pinch like crazy. Yeah, and what your right hand is doing, your right hand sounds better because your right hand is doing something different. Just do 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, just do that. And you can do threes. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's a good exercise. You can do fours. Dig it to get. Yeah, good. Let's see if I can get threes. Right there. If I hit up here, above the base, it'll be more firm than out here. Like you can hear it, but this is more wobbly than that. So to play on a firmer surface is more satisfying. Yeah. Just do double stops with these alone. Just do this. And truly let them bing, 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 like bounce. Now pinch a little harder and do those. Pinch a little harder and just do double stops. Like you're trying to squish a flea under there, like the impossible squeeze. Now do some doubles and then play around with the pressure needed at one spot to get 1 2 1 2 1 2. Now you're getting it. Now you got a feel for it. See how you need like super pointed strength to do this? I don't need like my whole hand to just like be able to devastate something. At the end of the day, I mean I do, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the thumb and the finger just squishing something right there. Yeah, see how it's getting better? Yeah, good. Now do that with sticks. Dig it, 1 2 1 2, and now just come to normal playing position. Actually, no, just do this again. Dig it. Now get your middle finger out of there, and just do this. And And you can have your thumbs on top of this one for now. Just do a lobster pinchy thing. Yeah. Now try to get a roll out of that. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Work on that. Get that clean and allow your hands to. What you're going to think about this week as you play around and do some of the things we did tonight is you want to get a feel. The what to do in your brain this week is to say to the stick, that's right, you're in charge, not me. Like, I am not the drummer, the stick is the drummer. And you're just gonna sit back and it's like you're throwing a toddler up in the air and catching him and the objective is to get the baby to fly, but the baby's not doing it by himself. Like the drummer, the stick can't drum by itself. Drum! I have to throw the baby. I have to do the stick. But at the end of the day, I just have to go with the flow. Like that has to be a very natural thing. I have to slow the baby down, catch him up high and then slow him down, and then accelerate and then decelerate, accelerate. So I have a feel for how to throw a baby, having a feel for how to throw these things. We're just like stick throwers, except we throw them on an arc. We're just like throwing this. We're not really throwing, we're pulling. We're pulling back the back of the stick, therefore the front of the stick goes forward. Yeah. Let the stick do the work for you. Allow the weight to just take your hand with it. Add some weights to your sticks. In fact, put weights on the back and the front, and just go to Ace Hardware and get a solid chunk of steel, That'll be ridiculous. See, now this stick is doing the work for you. Like, this is so heavy that, my little human errors aren't going to get in the way of this. My little grippy twitches aren't going to affect this because this is way too heavy and way too front, and, it's the precipice of this object is, way out there. And this one, you could do the back, forward, back, forward. This one becomes easy. Back, hit, 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 hit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll finish this off with an extreme exertion. So get this all the way back before it hits your elbow bone there. Just go as much as you can. And back up a little bit, get away from this thing, and now do wrists only. Like, do a death grip on this thing, and 1, 2, ow, I hit my elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And we're gonna end the stroke in this down position. So elbows out a little bit more. Boom, boom, ow, boom, 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 boom. Ow, I'm hitting my elbow. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so slow it down. Boom, 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 boom. Slower. Boom, 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 boom. And now death grip on the fingers and just move the wrists only. And really have it, have a big sound on the back of your arm. Keep going. Pinkies. Get the pinkies involved. Now no, now do a death grip with the fingers and do wrists only. Just turn at the wrist. Yes. Now we're gonna breathe. Okay, take a deep breath in and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel the burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bigger, 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 bigger. Feel the burn. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna wake up stronger tomorrow just off of that alone, regardless of all the other exercises that we did. You go get some crowbar, or I mean, this is a bit awkward, and it's a bit thin.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could just go to Ace Hardware and just get like a pipe, something you'd want with you in an alleyway in a gang fight, like something maybe a little bit longer than a drumstick,
Yeah.
and have it be like, the diameter of maybe slightly bigger than this, slightly bigger diameter. Yeah. What was that? Do that again. Just mess around. What were you about to do? I encourage doing all the patty cake things because those are great for, putting the brain together. All right. And then, I can't really do that with this on. You got better at it. Good. Good. The drummer clap. 3 claps. Smashing the balls of the indexes together and hearing that sound. And then whole hand together. And then this way. And then you can, yeah. I'm sure there's some drummers out there who could just do it really fast. I never thought to do it until this year. Again, there's so much I didn't learn, which goes against what I said earlier about don't learn from people who are self-taught. Most of what I know is not self-taught, but I'm evolving the process, Good, yeah. And then you can do cute things like this. Okay, so do this beat. Bop, 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 bop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Dot, dot, dot. Listen to me do it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dot, 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 dun, 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 dun. Hear what I'm doing? I'm going pocket to pocket to pocket to. I'm doing 3/16 notes. Okay, do this at home too. Just on the way home in the car. Just give yourself a beat and then say so there's chord notes and these are 16ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna clap every 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See what I just did there? So basically, bucket ticka, bucket ticka, bucket ticka, bucket ticka, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try that. I know. I'll give you a more basic one. So, see what I'm doing? I'm pulsing the eighth note, but I'm clapping only in the quarter. So do this on the quarter. Boom, 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 boom. Clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap. Now, come to here and just bounce here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap. Now you're manifesting it in your whole body, so that your body can become the smaller denomination of the metronome. So that we then have a fighting chance to keep bucka ducka 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 ducka. Now say ducka 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 ducka. Now we'll do this a little bit slower, but we're going to say 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But I'm putting it in the scaffolding of 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 bop 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 1 2 3 4 bop 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Try it. 1 2 3 1 2. Try this. 1 2 3 1 2. 1 2 3 1 2. Yeah, 1 2 3 1 2. Yeah, and then that can be the segue to 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You comprehending what I'm doing? Is blowing your mind right now? Yeah, exactly. But if you can do that, then you can come do rhythms like this. Bop, 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 bop. Bucket the, bucket the, bucket the. I'm just doing 3 16th notes worth. And so by doing the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 bucket the gut, then you get a feel for that lilt that happens when we play a groove within a scaffolding of 4 16th notes, but we accent every 3 of them. It's a popular mechanism, and especially in pop music after the year 2000. I'm just doing every third 16th note. There's all sorts of pop songs that have that form. Okay, let's do that via. Okay, last thing. I'm gonna get you out of here. Do this. Do this. You get to actually drum a little bit this week. Do this. Give yourself a foot. Baka daka baka daka baka 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 baka. 1 2. Oh, you needed 2 sticks. Let's give you that one. And of course, do this with the metronome. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Do this. Right, 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 right. Foot, 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 foot. Pinky, oh my God. Hand, foot, 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 foot. Just one foot. Hit down hard with your foot. Doom, 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 doom. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. For every one of these, we have 2 of those. Now, work on that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alrighty. Adios. Teach everything we just did to your student's name is Sunny.
Sunny, yeah.
But her real name is what?
Diana.
Diana. I like Diana better.
I know.
Yeah. She'll outgrow it. She's a teenager.
Sophomore.
Yeah, she's a teenager.
She's a teenager.
Alrighty.